The war between the United States, Israel, and Iran is reportedly causing significant losses for the United States. A new analysis has revealed important details about the damage. After the attacks on Iran, Tehran launched retaliatory strikes on U.S. military bases across the Middle East. According to the analysis, as the conflict continues to stretch on, the cost of the war for the United States is increasing rapidly. Today, we will look at how big the damage is and where it has occurred. According to reports, the United States has suffered losses worth about 75.2 billion Indian rupees. A report from the Center for Strategic and International Studies, or CSIS, and analysis by BBC Verify indicate that a large portion of this damage happened during the first week of the conflict, when Iran launched retaliatory attacks after the war began. However, the full scale of the damage to American assets in the region is still unclear. The study's co-author and senior advisor at CSIS, Mark Canchin, said that the damage to U.S. facilities in the region may actually be underestimated. He explained that although the destruction appears significant, the true total cannot be determined until complete information becomes available. Iran's retaliatory strikes targeted several American military systems and facilities in countries such as Jordan, United Arab Emirates, and other parts of the Middle East. These attacks included air defense systems, satellite communication equipment, and other military infrastructure. One of the largest losses occurred at a U.S. airbase in Jordan, where a radar system used for the THAAD missile defense system was reportedly hit. According to defense budget documents reviewed by CSIS, the AN/TPY-2 radar system alone costs around $425 million. This radar is used to detect and track long-range ballistic missiles as part of missile defense operations. In addition, Iranian attacks reportedly caused around $310 million in extra damage to buildings, facilities, and other structures used by American and allied forces in the region. Satellite images analyzed by BBC Verify show that Iran launched multiple attacks on at least 3 airbases. The repeated strikes suggest that Iran was specifically targeting key U.S. military assets. Reports also claim that Russia shared sensitive intelligence about U.S. military positions with Tehran. Satellite imagery shows damage at 3 major airbases: Ali Al Salem Air Base in Kuwait, Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, and Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia. However, the analysis faced difficulties because American companies placed restrictions on the release of some satellite images. Even so, experts have identified clear patterns in Iran's retaliatory operations against U.S. military interests. Early attacks on the U.S. naval base in Bahrain targeted radar installations and satellite communication systems, which are often described as the eyes and ears of modern military operations. Satellite images confirmed that 2 radomes, or protective domes that cover sensitive radar equipment, were destroyed. Experts believe the actual radar systems inside may also have been damaged, although the full extent is still unknown. Radar sites were also targeted at Camp RF John in Kuwait and Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia, where U.S. aircraft are stationed. Other images show smoke rising from the radar component of the THAAD air defense system. In United Arab Emirates and Jordan, American bases reportedly suffered even wider damage to THAAD systems, although the total cost of that damage remains unclear. Because some of these systems were weakened or destroyed, reports suggest that the United States has considered moving additional THAAD components from South Korea to the Middle East to strengthen its defenses.